This is Paul Stevenson, and I want to welcome you to the Strategic Mortgage Default System video series. This is video number 4 in the series, where we will be talking about the morality of strategic default. In particular, we'll look at the question, is it immoral to stop paying your mortgage? What is the morality associated with mortgages? What is a mortgage? Well, a mortgage, remember, is simply a legal and financial agreement between you and the bank. It is not, however, a moral contract between you and the bank. When you received the mortgage, the bank entered into it in order to maximize its profits. It was looking out only for its own best interests. In order for you to protect yourself and your family's financial future, you have to be equally committed to looking out for your own best financial interests. If your mortgage were intended to have a morality clause associated with it, that clause would have been included in the 30 or so pages of legal and financial documents that you had to sign when you received the mortgage. But it's not in there. You do not have a moral obligation to pay your mortgage. This is a different situation, mind you, from a situation where the loan may have come from a friend or a relative who was not looking to make a profit, but rather was giving you the loan just to help you out because he or she cares about you. Then you have to talk about morality and whether or not you have an obligation to pay back that loan, even if it's not in your best financial interests. What's really going on here? Think about it this way. It's in the bank's best financial interests to make all of their borrowers collectively feel like they have a moral obligation to keep paying. Why? Because the banks want you to keep paying. It's in their best financial interests if you do, even if it's not in your own personal best financial interests. This is something like a massive PR campaign on behalf of the banks, and it's been part of our societal thinking for decades. They've done a great job of getting this idea across, even though it's a fallacy. The reality is that for you, you only have to be concerned with the legal and financial risks of strategic default, not any morality issues. Remember, large companies default on contracts every day. They do whatever is best for their bottom lines. In the words of Michael Corleone, it's just business. You're just like these large companies. You are not held to a different standard. You're a business too, and your shareholders are yourself and your family, and you need to protect your future. Am I saying then that you should just stop paying and choose strategic default because it's not morally wrong? Well, we have concluded that if you do choose strategic default, it won't make you a bad person. But that doesn't necessarily mean that strategic default is the right choice for your particular situation. There's a lot more involved that you need to think about, and it's critical that you understand all the risks and rewards involved with strategic default before you decide to stop paying your mortgage. Some of these risks include, as you can imagine, the legal and financial liability that you may have, the tax implications of strategic default, and the negative impact on your credit score. I'll be talking about all of these risks and more in future editions of this video series. Please join me there, and for more information or to purchase the Strategic Mortgage Default System, please visit our website, www.strategicloandefault.com.